Hello again and welcome back to the channel Our Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and if you want to see more. Coming up in this episode, young French forward staying Super League confirmed. Penrith Panthers youngster staying at the club with a long-term deal. And Konrad Hurrell is enjoying life at Saints and stays for another year. And we begin today's episode with the French international Justin Sangare, who is reportedly set to stay in Super League for the 2023 season. Whatever happens to his current club to lose Olympic in the meantime? Rugby League Live have reported that the next destination for the Malayan-born forward is Leeds Rhinos. He has seemingly impressed enough for the Rhinos recruiting team that he is their first choice for a position they have been looking to improve for a better part of the season, according to reports. The 24-year-old is believed to have put pen to paper on a deal that will take him to Headingley next season after 7 seasons in Toulouse's first team. Highly rated, Sangare debuted as an 18-year-old and has now established himself as a regular starter under Sylvain Huilliez, missing just one of their games so far this season. It is perhaps his defensive stats that stand out, a positive for Leeds in the season where their defence through the middle has been a cause for concern. He averaged just under 20 tackles per game with an efficiency rate of 94%. In attack, he has averaged 10 carries a game with an average of 68 metres per game, and has also delivered 10 offloads so far this season. He has been highly praised for his work in the middle for Toulouse this season, with many commenting that Toulouse have struggled to maintain their solidity down the middle once he has left the field. He played against England for France in the autumn's test match and is due to play in the World Cup later this year for France. He will not take up a quota spot on his arrival, which is another positive for if there is another foreign-based player that Leeds wants to bring in. Born in Mali, Sangare turned down Super League offers last year, instead choosing to remain in France by extending his deal with Toulouse by 12 months. However, he will venture to the UK in 2023. Sangare also scored in that autumn test, scoring on the 75th minute for France as they were lucky to come back a little late in the game, although England had done all the hard work in the first half and proved that he is a good enough forward at the international level. Whether it's to be seen that he can step up to the Leeds mark, or if the training difference will see his true talent come through, remains to be seen. But we've got the rest of this season and next season with the Leeds Rhinos to see what the young French forward has to say for himself. So now we turn to Penrith Panthers. They've announced that Izack Tago has signed a new 2-year contract extension with the club. The 20-year-old centre, who was already contracted with the club for the 2023 season, committed to the Tigers until at least the end of the 2025 season. Re-signing with the club that I debuted for means so much to me. To stay with the boys that I've played with over the last few years makes it even better, Tago said. I'm proud to represent this area. I've been here my whole life and this place is home for me. I'm excited for the opportunity to represent my community. A St Mary's Junior and a product of the Panthers Junior development pathways, Tago made his first grade debut in round 13 last season and has gone on to play 20 NRL games for the club. Not only is Tago the only Panther to have played every minute this season, he has been impressive on the left edge across all 14 games, scoring 9 tries and assisting a further 7. The centre's re-signing comes after Panthers announced the contract extensions of Taylor May, Sunia Turuva, Lindsay Smith, Ativula Lasati, and Liam Henry over the past couple of weeks, highlighting the built for within mantra of the club. It's great to see another local junior commit to his future to the club, and we're thrilled to see Izack remain in the Panthers colours until at least the end of 2025, Panthers Rugby League CEO Matt Cameron said. It's been a significant week for Izack, who was selected in Samoa's squad for the next week's Pacific Test against the Cook Islands, a great reward for his hard work and dedication. Izack has made the most of his opportunity in the first grade this season, and we're excited to see him develop his game at the Panthers over the next 3 years. Along with his 14 appearances, 9 tries and 7 try assists, Tago has gone on to break the line 9 times, had 39 tackle breaks, received of 224 passes, while making in defence 219 tackles, despite missing 26, which gives him a tackle efficiency of 89.4%. He averages 140 metres running a game with a total of nearly 2,000 ran. So he is a player that Penrith has clearly proven that they want to keep hold of. Doesn't hurt much that he scored a double against the Melbourne Storm to keep his stock in very high check. So now on to some good news that Saints fans would want to hear, as Konrad Hurrell has signed a new contract at St Helens, extending his stay at the Totally Wicked Stadium until the end of the 2023 season. The Tongan international linked up with St Helens ahead of this year, making the move after 3 years with Leeds Rhinos. Centre Hurrell has fast become one of the fans' favourites at the Totally Wicked Stadium. He has so far scored 5 tries and assisted 6 others in 15 appearances while wearing the red V of Saints, and despite strong links with a move back to the NRL, it appears he is now here to stay. I signed for Saints for 1 year last season, and it was a case of seeing how I went from there, said Hurrell. I didn't have a great year personally at Leeds last time out, and I felt like I needed to turn it around coming into a club with a great environment, great players and staff to try and get the best my game back to where it needed to be. Now I have got another opportunity to stay here a bit longer, and I couldn't say no. My partner and I are excited to be here another year. I have been enjoying it so much. I am happy. I'm playing well. So it's great to get the opportunity to stay for another season next season. I love playing in Super League because the fans get involved so much. I love connecting with the fans, and they have been great with me. They come to watch us week in, week out, and they pay our wages, so I'm more than happy to get involved with them. Initially starting out with the New Zealand Warriors, Hurrell joined Leeds from Gold Coast Titans. In his first 2 seasons with the Rhinos, his strong performances earned him in a place in back-to-back Super League Dream Teams. The Tongan was also a Challenge Cup winner in 2020. Notably, the 30-year-old played in the World All-Star team in 2016, scoring a try in the win over the Indigenous All-Stars. On the international front, meanwhile, he has 11 caps for Tonga. Undoubtedly, him linking up with his Tongan coach and the links between him and Christian Wolff will have helped him with the re-signing. Wolff manages Hurrell on both the club and international stages, as mentioned, and he took a punt on joining us last year to help his career, Wolff said about Hurrell. But he knew he would be a good signing for Saints, as he both knew him as a player and a person. Wolf continued, I knew we had an environment here at Saints that would help him perform to his best, and what we were seeing is Koni playing with a smile on his face. He is enjoying his footy and he is a big influence on the group. He's only going to get better. He is a very popular member of the group with his personality and character, and he has earned the respect of the group with how hard he works, and he puts himself in a position to play the way he is playing because of that hard work and discipline he has shown. Hurrell is likely to represent Tonga in the World Cup later this year, and upon his return to Saints after the tournament finishes, he will be joined by Sione Metaltia, Matty Lees, Jack Wellesby and Lewis Dodd, as all four have already re-signed for 2023 for the current reigning champions. And that's it for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and click that notification bell for any new videos that may be coming your way in the near future. Also, please remember to share this video worldwide as we look to grow our wonderful sport exponentially. I got that word out, didn't I? Brilliant. Anyway, tell me what your thoughts are of today's episode. There is a lot of positivity with the Hurrell and the Tago deals. Very, very good players. And Leeds signing Sangare. That's potential for an international forward as well. Hopefully you'll thrive there. It'll be good for the game. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Remember to share this video worldwide. And in the meantime, stay safe. I wish you all the best. And I'll see you in the next episode.